Hello everyone, now let's see this Cryolipolysis Lipo laser slimming machine. It has two cryo handles. One is the big and one is the small. And it has 6 pairs of Lipo laser, 4 big, these 4 big and 2 small. And 1 vacuum roller handle. Okay, before we turn on the machine, there are 2 most important things that we have to do first. The first one is we have to wire connect all the handles. Wire connect the handles. And here, Lipo laser and the small cryo handles. Wire connected. Okay, and then the second one is to fill the machine with water first. Here, there are 3 holes. This hole is for the water inlet, and this hole is for water outlet, and this one is for water drainage. If we need to change the water, we can use this hole to let the water out, and then we can fill it with water. Here, we put the water in through this hole. Meanwhile, we screw this one. And if there is water flow comes from this hole, it means that it's filled with the water, so we don't need to put any more water. And then we just screw it back. Okay. After finish, fill it with water. Then we can turn on the machine. Switch the key. We turn on the machine. And then press any one, we can enter the main interface. It has 3 functions: Lipo laser, vacuum roller, and cryolipolysis. Okay, the first, we see the Lipo laser function. There are two for choice. One is the big and one is the small. We clear the big. And then we set up the time here. Make the time longer, shorter. Here, make the time longer. And here, we set up the intensity. Make the intensity higher and make the intensity lower. Okay. And then here is the channel 1. Channel 1 point to these two pads. We start. Channel 1 is working. Okay, and then here we choose the channel 2. Channel 2 indicates these two pads. Then we set up the intensity here. You see, the channel 2 is also working now. If we also need to use the small pads at the same time, here we clear this one, the small one. And then we set up the time here. And set up the intensity here. Make the intensity higher and make the intensity lower. The small ones are also working now. Okay, then finish it, we stop it. And then we go back to the main interface. Then the second one comes to the vacuum roller function. Here there are 4 modes for selection. Here, we can choose the mode. Here, mode A, mode B, mode C, and mode D. Choose the one that we need. Okay, and then we set up the time here. And here we make the set up the time of the suck time. Make the suck time shorter. Make the suck time longer. And here we can set up the release time. Okay, after finish, then we can start. The vacuum is working now. And then on the handle, there are 5 buttons. This one is a start and stop button. We start it. Then the 2 rollers are working. Here are 4 directions for selection. See this one? These 2 rollers are working like this. And the second direction, these two rollers are working like this. Then the third direction. These two rollers are working like this. The first direction. These two rollers are working like this. You can choose any directions that you need. After finish, then we just stop it. Okay, then the rollers are stop working now. And then we stop here and go back to the main interface. Then comes to the last function, cryo function. There are two for choice. One is big and one is small. This is the big, for the big cryo. Here we can set up the time here, make the time shorter and make the time longer. Here is for set up the temperature. The temperature is from the 5 degree to under 10 degree. After finish it, then we can start. The cryo is working now, and on the handle, this is the start and stop button. We start the vacuum. Now is working. On the handle, we can set up the time of vacuum and release. For these two buttons, we can set up the vacuum time. Okay, this one make the vacuum time longer, and this one make the vacuum time shorter. Okay, now it's 1.5 seconds. And for these two buttons, we can set up the release time. This one make the release time longer, and this one make the release time shorter. Okay. After finishing, then we just stop it. Stop it here, and then on the screen we stop it here. And if we need to use the small one, then we just choose this one, small cryo handle. And the same with the big one, we set up the time here, make the time longer, and here make the time shorter. And here, set up the temperature. Make the temperature. Then we start. The cryo is working now, and here on the handle, start and stop button, we start. The vacuum is working now. And here, these four buttons, we can set up the time, the vacuum time and release time. These two, just like the same with the big one, the big one handle, these two for setting up the vacuum time. This one make the vacuum time longer. This one make the vacuum time shorter. Okay, and these two we can set up release time. This one make the release time longer, and this one make the release time shorter. When we finish the treatment, then we just stop it. Press this button, stop it. And here, stop it. And then we go back to the main interface. Finish it, and then we just switch this key to turn off the machine. The machine is off now. Okay, these are all the functions of this machine. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Thank you.